Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught. Getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Sampson. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's back. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Sampson. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pull away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And now the running back's got it again. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And in first down, they go right back to him. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice to try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Handoff to the single back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they heave it deep downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's that defense shifting again. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. The back's got it. He's swarmed by the defense. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The defense showing blitz here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. He's free around the 15. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's ETN. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. Wrapped down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Set. Here's 2nd down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's back. He'll fling this one deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the ground, it's Sampson. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's back. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but all you need now. It's 1st and 10.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
The Volunteers are going to cash in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Sampson. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title. Run this play from the pistol formation. He'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Over the middle and incomplete. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They call the counter run here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, and special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Another positive game by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down to the 49.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Run down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Frazier. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And there it is, the 4th down conversion that should just about secure the W, Kirk.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory of that first down.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.